Hello everyone and welcome to a new Warcraft 3 pastcast. Today we're gonna watch a game which was played in July of 2009, so compared to the last few ones that we've seen from like 2004, 5, even 2007, even that one, a rather new one and therefore perhaps pretty decent skill level to be expected from this one. And this was part of an NGL 1 clan war between Serious Gaming and Engis, and it is, as you can see, an Orc versus Undead matchup on Turtle Rock with, let's start with the Orc player down here, LucifroN, the Spanish Orc in grey, starting in the bottom left spawn position, Altaris Burrow as usual by him, and his opponent, the Swedish Undead, DowaQ, or DowaQ as some like to pronounce him. He starts with Crypt and Sigurd first here, and he became known as part of Team Excello in the summer of 2007, then went to Serious Gaming rather quickly, where he stayed for the rest of his Warcraft 3 career. And his breakout performance really was at the DreamHack Winter of 2007, where he rather surprisingly defeated both LDC and Grubby in the winner bracket, and only ended up losing to Grubby in the grand final, becoming second place. And other than that, in his career he also managed to become second in a EPS Scandinavia season in 2009 and third at DreamHack Summer 2009. And he also won 2 Zutec Cups, and he quit Warcraft 3 in early 2011. By the way, Blademaster first by LucifroN, the barracks with the regular timing, and the second burrow as usual as well, whereas DowaQ's altar is just about to finish right now, and he's gonna go for the late death knight here together with a ghoul opening. And yeah, the cool thing about DowaQ was, at the time, 2009, there were actually plenty of people that were considered part of the new Undead generation in Europe back then. Vortex, Night End, Happy, of course, X-Lord, and so on. But the cool thing about DowaQ was that he was always relying on his ghoul strategy and on his ghoul micro, and that was the reason why he was really a popular player to watch back in the day. And I really enjoyed his games back then. And he's going to go for ghouls here as well, having 4 out already, some scouting being done on both sides. And the Blademaster with the Circlet of Ability is going to go for the first creep camp here. Ogre Warrior is going to drop the first item for the Orc. Death Knight is out just now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ghouls immediately are being pulled here. He's getting Dust and Rot and Aura first, actually. Okay, that points towards him being willing to creep up to level 2 very quickly. And the Blademaster with the Claws of Attack +6 already +8 damage for him. So decent first item drop, and he's gonna go for the full creep camp here. Not going to leave the experience on the field. Tier 2 tech started by him already, getting the shop previously. And DowaQ, the Peon, I'm not quite sure if he saw DowaQ moving towards the middle of the map, but the Peon already sees that he's not continuing to creep close to his main base here. He's going towards the green, perhaps. In the meantime, the Acolyte sees the Blademaster getting level 2. He's rather low, but there's no coil yet, so there's no point in getting aggressive, trying to punish the Blademaster here for getting low HP. And I'm assuming that he only got so low because he saw the Death Knight having the aura first. He got Slippers and Gauntlets so far, and it looks like he's gonna go for the natural, or for the spawn position actually, next to LucifroN's base immediately. And taking quite a risk there, but it's extremely easy to creep thanks to the medium armor here on the Forest Troll Berserkers, which are taking tons and tons of damage against the ghoul's attack. So these two have already fallen. The Blademaster is coming in though, and he might be able to get the last hit here, but Dust used, and the item is going to the Orc, which is the Flute of Accuracy, but the experience has gone to the Death Knight, and he's looking to get to level 3 here very quickly, but at the same time he has lost the ghoul here already. The Blademaster is getting away for the moment. Surround attempt on one of the grunts. Now letting off, going for another one. I think he had that one against the forest, and now he's able to wall him off. And he's gonna be able to get the kill here because the Blademaster isn't even trying to get that one out of the surround. He's selling the gauntlets and the flute. The other grunts are escaping, and the Death Knight is even gonna be able to get to level 3 here already, thanks to the grunt kill. And yeah, there it is, level 3. The grunts should... okay, the third grunt is coming right now, and the Blademaster is there as well with the boots. So this should be a decent fight to take, but actually another grunt gets surrounded. But yeah, there's just not enough survivability on the field for DowaQ at the moment to really take this fight and to really trade efficiently, because the Blademaster and these grunts, they are just able to deal so much damage to these weak ghouls. There is one more coil available, one more windwalk after this as well. Dust has been used, Blademaster has been revealed, but it looks like he's going to be greedy and go for the more forward ghoul who gets coiled. The other one is going to be the next target. DowaQ nicely getting the block there, but yeah, the last windwalk makes sure for LucifroN to get the kill on this grunt, so on this ghoul. So another one has fallen, but one grunt has fallen as well, and DowaQ got the entire creep camp down here. So I think despite the ghoul losses, that was definitely still worth it. And the Blademaster slightly behind in experience right now, but you know, that's something he can basically catch up very quickly. DK being cut off here, needs to make sure not to get surrounded. The only danger of him really dying here or having to use the town portal is if he gets surrounded, because with the level 3, with the aura, he's way too fast to actually just being chased down by the Blademaster. So SH is out, tier 3 tech very quickly here, and double B3 and Spirit Lodge. PM and grunts continue creeping. The Death Knight would have a coil here. Actually, both these creeps are under 200 HP, so Death Knight could just, you know, pick his favorite turtle here to coil down, but apparently the Gargantuan Sea Turtle is his favorite, and that one is not ready yet. Shadowhunter joining the army though, and the Death Knight is waiting behind the forest here, but does he have the right timing? That's the question. He's poking in right now. Turtle still has 700 HP, so not even close. Grunt is taking, yeah, decent load of damage here. Actually, that one could be coiled down right now, but the Death Knight is heading back already. Seeing the Shadowhunter probably made him realize that there's no way in hell he's gonna get that turtle. And he doesn't, the Blademaster does, and he finds the Wind of Mana stealing. Yeah. And Snare is coming, first raid out, first walk out, another, oh no, no more burrow yet. So he's gonna be stuck at 40 for a little while. Now he spent his lumber. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, there's the next burrow. Scouts heading across the map. Looks like, yeah, DowaQ, I was a little bit surprised as well. He's going for the web upgrade here actually. So maybe he's expecting Wind Riders against his ghouls, which, you know, often was the way to go. But now with the skeleton, he's going to see that this is, let's see, does he cancel? Yes, he does cancel. He sees that this isn't Wind Rider, so no resources wasted here. He was roaming around in front of his base there with his Lich and with his Death Knight. I think he was expecting, which usually or often is the case, he was expecting his opponent to, wow, okay. He was expecting his opponent to creep more close to his base, because with the early Shadowhunter, with the first Spirit Link, usually there's decent map control for the Orc player at this stage of the game, and therefore they want to take creep camps close to the opponent's base, because those are the more contested ones, whereas this one is a rather safe camp to take eventually. Close +9 for the Shadowhunter. Blademaster is going to be pretty satisfied about that item drop. It looks like now DowaQ is actually going to go ahead and just creep on his own, since his opponent isn't anywhere nearby. But actually now he's coming in and he could be creep checked. The Blademaster is at his own base though, and he's probably looking to pick up the Orb of Lightning, which he's doing right now. And all he can do at the moment is just delay the creeping there by a little bit. But without the Blademaster there, he cannot really engage there at all. So just summon snares being thrown, and he's already successful in delaying the creeping of DowaQ, and now with the orb he should be able to take a really good fight here. Blademaster 110 crit already, and Town Portal has to be used by DowaQ immediately. He's not ready to fight yet, no orb yet, no you know, destroyer upgrade, perhaps third hero, no frenzy on his ghouls yet. He reached tier 3, yeah, frenzy is about to finish, destroyers, destroyer upgrade more than halfway finished, orb is being bought right now, so I guess he'd be ready for a fight right now, but not 30 seconds ago. And the Blademaster, together with the Shadowhunter, continue creeping. Whatever he found there, he sold it. And the items have been swapped, one on the SH, and Blademaster with the claws +9 from the bottom shop. And another ward is going to LucifroN here. So, yeah, pretty decent vision advantage so far. And he's moving out of the base. DowaQ, there it is, but I feel like he's probably ready to fight. Blademaster is going for the first statue immediately and snare on both of them, so he's preventing destroyers from being morphed, which is a super important move. Raiders taking tons of damage despite Spirit Link, so I feel like these are a little bit overly aggressive here. Two of them falling immediately. First bunch of skeletons are being summoned. The Lich needs to be taken care. Frost armor is casted. Coil is being casted just before the Hex comes on the Death Knight, so that Hex terribly mistimed first heal wave on one of the raiders, level 3 for the SH, but all of the raiders, or the last one, is about to fall, or is it? Actually, yeah, okay, he's moving back in, so I guess the raider is gonna fall eventually. Yes, he is invo potion passed onto the Shadowhunter. The Blademaster is gonna go for the kill on the Lich here, but he's pulling back, and so has or so does LucifroN have to, because he doesn't really have a lot of stuff remaining, and he didn't really get the damage done that I think he was expecting to do. He got the statues killed, but at a very, very high price, with getting his raiders exposed completely to the ghouls, and basically 2 raiders surrounded right from the start. The 1 raider sloppily microed, and the DowaQ with his ghouls really making this work so far. Blademaster continues being a bit of a pest. There is one coil remaining on the DK for the moment, but he actually didn't use it to save this ghoul here. Blademaster stays around, but no more Windwalk, no more invo potion for him, so he's gonna have to make sure to go shopping before the next fight starts. Dark Ranger's third has been bought, and DowaQ is gonna continue creeping here immediately. Lich is gonna want to get to level 2 and level 3 eventually, of course, and some skeletons continue scouting, some salves and clarities bought by LucifroN, who's actually not getting his stuff cancelled here. Looks like DowaQ just wanted to get some scouting in. And yeah, now raiders have to fall back. The army is looking not too terribly large, but neither does DowaQ's, who still has the opportunity to morph destroyers here, which he maybe should be doing before the next fight starts. Does have actually 4 supply that would be both of these statues morphed, if he wants to. Meantime, Sacrificial Pit already in the base. We can see the first shade with the Undead army already, to make sure the Blademaster doesn't get anything for free here. And actually it is DowaQ who's getting the items right now, so the Blademaster is gonna have to make do without invo potion here, as it appears. 1 invo potion on the Lich board, and both of the Heal Scrolls board, 1 on the Lich, 1 on the Death Knight, and it looks like both of them are going to continue creeping for the moment. No one is really willing to, or you know, willing to force a fight here. Big invo potion for the Blademaster, of course, that solves this problem. And level 4 for him, which is going to help with the crits as well. Plus 31 already on him. Kodo Aura is on level 2 already, or is upgraded already. Other than that, DowaQ does have the capability to go up to 60 supply right now. He's morphed his destroyers, and he apparently wanted to fight here, but he was a little bit too slow. And LucifroN is getting another creep here. XP tome for the SH, close to level 4 as well. And claws plus 12. Passing the circlet to the SH, and the Blademaster has plus 40 damage here. Invo potion is actually on the Blademaster. He does swap it to the Shadowhunter, though, saving him with just a few HP. Heal wave use. Blademaster has to fall back though. Now the invo potion is gone. Blademaster down to 100 HP. He's gonna have to wait until the heal wave cooldown is done. I guess that's the case right now. Backstab on a lot of the ghouls, but actually the heal wave is coming too late. He was just starting to reach out there, but the Nova was hitting the Blademaster first, so level 4 Blademaster has fallen here, and LucifroN is gonna have to fall back. Let's see how much he's losing here on the retreat. The Lich doesn't have mana for another Nova, but the next heal wave is saving the Shadowhunter for now. Raider makes sure that the Lich isn't able to continue chasing after the SH here. Another Raider force Another Raider is probably going to fall. Coil hits him, but so does the heal wave, and that means for now he's probably going to be able to run away. But actually another ensnare on one of the destroyers, which doesn't really gain too much for him. Secures the kill for DowaQ on this Raider. So Blademaster is coming back. He still has a while to go. Supply-wise, actually, DowaQ is only slightly ahead. He lost the majority of his ghouls here, only 3 remaining. So the Blademaster kill was great. The units he killed there in the end were great, but in the beginning he lost plenty while hero focusing. And now let's see, it looks like he doesn't want to wait for the plus 40 Blademaster to come back here. Does want to do as much damage as he can. Another heal wave has gone through the Orc army already. No more mana for the moment. He's going to have another heal wave soon. But at first, another Ghoul has fallen, but another Raider, another Headhunter. A second Raider is probably going to fall again as well. Next coil goes on one of the destroyers, which is ensnared here and focused by the Burrows, which are doing a decent job against the light armored destroyers. The next Raider is going to fall though. Again, coil onto that destroyers. One of the Burrows is falling, making some room for the Ghouls to move forward. But with the Burrows and with the Shadow Hunter to back him up here, it looks like LucifroN is able to defend for now, and it looks like DowaQ, who is pretty much out of mana, isn't willing to continue fighting here for the moment, but it looks like he's not able to give up that Fiend as well. Another ensnare on that one, so that keeps it in place, and the Blademaster is about to be back. And yeah, DowaQ actually doesn't have a town portal, so maybe he should just give up on a couple of units and start running here. Blademaster is back. Immediately the focus goes on the Lich. Invo Potion used and coil very quickly here. He looks like he's maybe a little bit afraid of Hex, but there's no mana on the SH at the moment. Spirit Link used on the Blademaster. Invo Potion, second Invo Potion passed from the Lich to the Death Knight, and he doesn't have a TP, yeah, so he's gonna have to run here and hope for the best. There is no more coil, and the Lich is probably going to fall. Yes, the Lich is falling. Death Knight is running out with the Invo Potion, but another Ghoul is falling. This one is gonna fall as well, and the statue. So yeah, DowaQ overstayed his welcome here a little bit, not having a town portal, losing the Lich, and yeah, losing plenty here on the retreat. And he does have to go for the town portal right now, and gonna have to make sure to get out of there. The statue is in range though, so that one is gonna get out alive as well. But what a painful end to this fight for DowaQ. Blademaster and Shadowhunter both level 4.5. He's gonna get the Rune of Healing here for free, and some more XP, no more item, but yeah, some more XP, some more gold, some healing even out of the creep camp. So yeah, why not? Lich has to be revived, and since Lich had the orb and Lich has the frost armor, there's not really anything DowaQ can do at the moment. Just gonna have to sit and wait. Whereas there are still 2 red camps to take, which I think LucifroN might be interested in. And since at the moment he clearly is the one with the dominance on the open field, as long as the Lich isn't out, yeah, there's not really anything that DowaQ can do about it at the moment. He did buy a new rod, new town portal, and he's actually moving out, and the Dark Ranger gets focused immediately, coil onto the Death Knight. Yeah, he's gotta use the town portal. Big mistake here to move out without the Lich being on the field right now. Luckily for him, he didn't get, well, he got punished by being forced to spend another 350 gold, which certainly isn't gonna help him. But at least he didn't lose anything more, so as soon as his Lich is back, which is, you know, about in just a few seconds, he's going to be able to move out on the map again. But LucifroN is going to take the opportunity and actually go for the red camp. And this is very safe to take, since he's got the ward here and he's going to see his opponent coming in as soon as he does. Ogolor is going to be sniped out first. Blademaster purging again, 255 critical. And another second XP tome and second claws of attack, plus 12 on the Blademaster. In the meantime, DowaQ is moving through the middle, but he's not going to be satisfied when seeing the items on this Blademaster. No town portal again for him. Yeah, he just had to spend that, and he also only has a limited amount of gold, and therefore 400 crit, plus 53 on the Blademaster, and therefore yeah, he decides not to get a new town portal here, morphing some destroyers. He's going to be able to do some damage against the Burrows here. The reinforced defense upgrade is coming in just a brief moment too late. Now it's finished, but 2 Burrows have fallen already, so no more reinforcements for LucifroN at the moment. He's sitting at 1,000 gold, but he's unable to spend it. One of the peons has been picked off, but now the Blademaster is coming in, and this is yeah, going to be a tricky fight to take, to say the least. But DowaQ still, he has 57 supply against 48, and there's no way for LucifroN to spend his gold. So this might be the best DowaQ can make out of this situation. 5 destroyers in the air, but LucifroN is just waiting for the majority of the mana to deplete, and that happened already. Hero focus onto the Dark Ranger. Hex has been dispelled, coil on the Dark Ranger used quickly enough. The Headhunters are actually being focused. I imagine the Blademaster to be focused first, since he's the sick damage output and he doesn't really have a lot to protect him except for the Invo Potion, which is going to save him only for 7 seconds, but a level 5 Shadowhunter to guard him, of course. 396 critical strike on the Destroyer, and Hex on the Death Knight, and it's being dispelled, but slightly too late. The Lich is going down. The Dark Ranger is in a bit of trouble here next. The next Hex goes on the Death Knight. It is being dispelled, and he should be throwing the coil onto the Dark Ranger, which is what he's doing right now. In the meantime, another Kodo is about to be picked off. The Dark Ranger is in trouble. He is surrounded against the forest, and there's actually no more mana for coil on this Death Knight. So even though he's dispelling the Hex in time, he still cannot save her. Level up is also not enough to get enough mana back. Therefore, the third hero has fallen, and only the Death Knight, a couple of Ghoul Skeletons, and Destroyers are remaining. But for LucifroN, nothing but the 2 heroes are remaining. He's got the Raging Blademaster, no more Kodo Aura at the moment, and therefore only 44 bonus damage instead of 53. But the coil is actually coming from the top, and he didn't use the Invo Potion. And now it's nothing remaining for LucifroN except the Shadowhunter and the one Headhunter that isn't going to get too far, I imagine. And yeah, it's going down. 26 supply for LucifroN, 44 for DowaQ. Blademaster rebought at the tavern immediately. Heal salve used on him. Skeleton being killed here. Both of the Orc heroes more than level 5.5 already. The Death Knight, he does have a way superiorly sized army, but he's facing 2 insanely strong heroes. The Lich is almost back. New statue, new ghouls, but the gold mine is gone. And so is LucifroN's gold mine, for that matter. So both of the players without gold income at the moment. Hex goes on one of the Fiends. Dispel used very quickly here. The Death Knight has mana for 1 coil, but he's not necessarily gonna want to use that. And Snare on one of the Destroyers. Let's see what he decides to coil here. The Blademaster still has the Invo Potion, keep that in mind. Didn't use that one previously. And what does he coil here? 360 crit. Perhaps makes the decision a little bit easier for the Death Knight. And he's getting Frost Armor, but he's getting 384 critical strike, and actually the Shadowhunter is the one finishing off the Death Knight here. So just as the Lich was back, just as DowaQ looked ready to fight again, his Death Knight is falling here. 384 critical strike, and another Fiend is falling as well. Death Knight being revived immediately. No Dark Ranger revived just yet. The Acolytes actually have to move out here to make sure the altar survives, and yeah, LucifroN, by pushing against this altar, forces DowaQ here to continue fighting. One of the Destroyers has been picked off. One of the 2 Headhunters has been picked off as well, and he's actually daring to go for the expansion after this. Blademaster using Windwalk here just to make sure to not get caught by a surprising Nova. So yeah, expansion coming by LucifroN. After this, he knows he's got some time, like previously. Without Death Knight, there's no point in hell for DowaQ to move out, and he's selling building after building. If he gets his heroes back, he still has the superior army to work with here, even though it's only slightly superior. And the last red camp is going to LucifroN as well. Sobi Mask for him. Well, there's no more slots on the Blademaster anyways, but I think he wouldn't have said no to, say, a Boots of Kel'Thalas. And level 6, by the way, on both of the Orc heroes. Well, that's like a third of a Boots of Kel'Thalas without having to use an item slot, so that's not gonna hurt him either. Death Knight is coming back. DowaQ does have 280 gold. Let's see how he decides to spend it. Even sells the Sacrificial Pit. So there's plenty of Acolytes left. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure, really. I think he could have made like one more shade at least. There's one here, there's one here, and there's an Orc army in front of the Undead base. He's tried to go for the altar again, but Death Knight is just out. One of the Headhunters gets picked off. The Death Knight is getting a beating immediately. He's close to level 6 as well, but his ultimate is really not gonna change all too much. Maybe he should think about skilling Death Pact. He doesn't have it yet. He does have level 2 aura. Blademaster is retreating. And yeah, already morphing the next destroyer here. Not waiting or, you know, getting some more mana on his Death Knight. Also no Dark Ranger here. Selling another Ziggurat, and now he's supply blocked. 34 out of 30. Blademaster's heading back. Still like 2 units with the Orc army. And the expansion soon to finish. Did DowaQ scout it already? No, he saw with the shades that there's long distance mining, so maybe there's another shade. So yeah, he's got 3, but he didn't scout the expansion. So maybe he thinks that it's just long distance mining, while it actually isn't. And now he's moving out of his base for the 34 supply, as previously mentioned. Lich, soon to be 4, Death Knight, soon to be level 6. He's got nothing on the Lich, 1 heal potion and 1 mana potion on the Death Knight, 1 rod still with 3 charges. And LucifroN, where is he? He's in his main base, getting new mana. Zombie Mask, of course, helps. And the Blademaster has done some scouting, but he's very low and he's pretty fragile to focus currently. He doesn't have an Invo potion. He doesn't... Well, he's soon gonna have to gold for an Invo potion if he wants to. Maybe he should get rid of one of the claws or even of the boots. Yeah, I guess maybe one of the claws would be the safer choice. And now with the air units, does he see the expansion? He doesn't. He does now. He sees the expansion. And now he knows what's up. And now he knows the pressure is on. And he's flying there with the destroyers immediately. The ghouls, 2 skeletons, and the heroes are heading there. So is the Orc army though. 2 raiders, 2 headhunters, 2 heroes. No more Kodo. And Bladestorm casted here. The ghouls immediately in trouble. There's no heal scroll or anything to save them. 2 ghouls have fallen, as well as the Shade, and 2 Acolytes. Immediately follows up with a critical strike on one of the 2 destroyers, getting rid of that one. The Blademaster is in some trouble though. Level 6 ultimate by the Shadowhunter used. Big Bad Voodoo saves the Blademaster for the moment, but the Shadowhunter is going to be in trouble. He still has a heal wave, which he needs to use right now. Nuke goes on him. There is no more mana on the Lich. There is still mana on the Death Knight, but the Ensnare is making sure here that he stays in place. The Shadowhunter is running away. The 2 heroes and the 1 destroyer are all that DowaQ has remaining at the moment, and the Orc army is running. Death Knight soon to be level 6. The skeletons are left here. Actually, still plenty of duration on those skeletons, so they are going to be able to deal a ton of damage to these peons in the peon line of the Orc expansion. Another heal wave onto the Blademaster. There's only 1 more remaining. There's 1 more Windwalk remaining as well. The Death Knight did use the heal potion already. 404 critical strike, 344 critical strike. Coil goes on the Blademaster, but GG by DowaQ, as the Death Knight is the first hero to fall in this battle here. DowaQ loses the game here. LucifroN takes the victory with a one of the best pimped Blademasters that at least I can remember, plus 53 for a while. And DowaQ, yeah, giving it his best. I think not a perfect game by either of the players. LucifroN, of course, heavily supported by the item drops here. 2 XP tomes, 2 Claws of Attack plus 12, Zombie Mask, and yeah, the Undead not really fortunate with this item drops. But at the same time, you know, while it's certainly not exactly fair that the Blademaster can deal 400 damage in 1 hit, at the same time, you gotta mention that LucifroN was able to get both the corner red camps, to get the red camp in the top left, and to steal the item, even though it wasn't great. But still he got it, so he got all of the important red camp items anyway, and to steal the item at the other spawn position. And he got both of the shops as well. And, you know, while he got some great items, he also got flute. He also got something that he sold at the top shop immediately. He got a wand of mana stealing in the middle. So, yeah, he was able, thanks to superior creeping here, even before his Blademaster went insane, to secure all of the important items. And he got some pretty insane item drops there. Yeah, got some decent crits out, and DowaQ made a few mistakes. You know, twice he was forced to town portal because he fought when he wasn't ready to do so, especially when he moved out of his base without the Lich being there yet. He pushed against the orc base twice without a town portal, perhaps due to him being forced to town portal earlier on. So yeah, made some mistakes there. So did LucifroN though, like losing the Blademaster with the Invo potion was one of the major ones. He lost the Grunt once to creeps as well. And at the end of the day, LucifroN takes the victory though. You know, some 5 to 2 hero kills, thanks to some nice plays, thanks to some superior creeping compared to DowaQ, and getting the item advantage due to that. And yeah, he wins the game here. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit. It's a pretty nice in quotation marks piece of Warcraft 3 history. As always, thumbs up, subscribe, comments, check out Facebook. You can donate as well, as always, if you want to. Links are in the video description. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.